Side, we're just discussing day 3 and how it's going to unfold respectively for each teams. Waqar, yesterday Pakistan's bowling was on point, and in particular you expected the spinners to do well. Noman Ali, why is he so consistent? We've seen that against England, and just generally, why do you think, what can you attribute it to?
Look, there are a few reasons. I think the first one is, of course, he's hungry. And he sees opportunity, and he's not a youngster. He knows that his time is limited, so he's got to do really well every time he walks onto the field. And then, of course, the experience he carries from first-class cricket. Played so much first-class cricket, he knows exactly what needs to be done to get wickets, and that's why he's getting wickets. And I think all these other bowlers also got to think on that. If you want to be a good test match bowler, what you need to do is play more 4-day cricket, have more overs under your belt. You get used to bowling more overs, because in test match cricket, you're not going to get wickets in 4 overs or a 6 over or 10 overs. You've got to bowl a plenty of overs to get, get in the list of greats if you want to really play test match cricket. Paulie will probably tell you better, because we were just discussing about it, that how important it is to have sort of a fuel of at least 25 overs for one innings. Now, I'm not talking about the test match. One innings, if you can bowl 25 overs in a test match, you should have that in your bank.
I think for him too, the experience that he's got now, I mean, he's not a young chicken, is he? He's been around for a long period of time, and what he's done is, when you come into international cricket or any kind of domestic cricket, you kind of think, I have to do this, I have to do this, I have to do that. By the end, when you're more experienced, you actually realize you just got to keep it simple.
Yeah.
You just got to get up there, and you've got to be accurate, and you've got to be consistent. And if you are that, you'll get the results you're after. You don't always have to try something. And he understands that there's enough in that pitch. I don't have to make it do this, make it do that. I've just got to land it, and everyone's going to go on straight, odd one's going to turn. It's going to create enough variation, enough problems for the batters.
I mean, you read that, Sajid and Noman last played their domestic game perhaps in February, March. It's been a long time since they've played any kind of first-class cricket since that time. So that kind of match practice, you saw Sajid Khan as well. What did you make of him bowling in different phases?
Look, when you haven't played of first-class cricket or a longer version cricket for a while, what happens is your body needs a bit more time to just gather the whole data again when you come back. And that's why I thought Sajid was a little bit rusty to begin with, but now he's just getting the hang of it, because he's also another one who's played a lot of first-class cricket, and he knows exactly what needs to be done. He's probably not as effective as Noman, but he's so consistent and he's so resilient. He'll keep coming at you on these sort of surface and keep asking you questions.
Paulie, they say that for a spinner, the more overs they bowl, the better they get. They find their rhythm, and that's perhaps it's also for fast bowlers as well. I mean, what do you have to say about getting that prep behind you? How does it work in South Africa, having those first-class games and domestic games to help you prepare?
Yeah, I think both teams. I think, what did they get? 378, South Africa 216. I think there's going to be an innings here where the spinners really get it right and actually bowl the team out for under 150. I think both teams will be better served for having had an innings. They've now had a few overs under their belt. They understand what pace to bowl at, what areas to try and hit. I think you can get a better performance from South Africa second time round, and I think the same for Pakistan. I think this morning and also in the second innings, you're going to see better from them. From the fast bowlers' perspective, I hate to see it where you just rely on one form of attack. And I think the fast bowlers, they can play a role here today. It might be just a case of hitting hard back of a length with it scuffing up. The variation's going to be there. I think maybe rolling your fingers across it, not slow balls, but actual fast cutters, which grip into the surface and stand up. I think they can still play a role. So hopefully we'll see that as the game goes. Hassan Ali, I thought he was good yesterday. I thought he was the most impressive of the two Pakistan seamers.
Yeah, I was going to mention this. Hassan Ali is a prime example yesterday. Only bowled 4 overs, but he looked like someone who will get you a breakthrough. Zozi struggled against him, but what happened? He only bowled 4 overs, and that's it, and the entire day was gone for him. So I think captains got to also think, positive for the fast bowlers, that this pitch will work for them, but what you need is the plan. If you get a good plan right, you'll be fine. I think the pacers will have the impact if they get it right.
Right. It's time to move on to the predictions game, Paulie, because I think you two are making a great pair.
Yeah.
I think it's 4-0 so far.
Yeah. My 5 or 6, I've just lost the count now.
Yeah. No, okay, so what are our predictions? I think South Africa themselves to between 275 and 300. I think Pakistan will have a comfortable lead. And then it's going to be, can the South African bowlers really come up and step up and get themselves back into the game? If they don't pick up early wickets, I think Pakistan will set a formidable total.
It's going to be tough if that, the trail is 162, Waqar, right now. And if Pakistan manages to get early wickets, where are we heading?
If South Africa only gets 270, 280, game over for South Africa. They need to get into really close to the total what Pakistan have to survive in this game.
All right, then. Thank you so much, gentlemen. There's a sort of a smug look on Sean Pollock's face right now. But thank you to Waqar as well. And there's a battle on the field, and I can tell you there's a battle off the field happening here as well. We take a short break, and when we do come back, like I said, there's plenty of action lined up for you. Pakistan will be making to, get early wickets, and then from a South Africa perspective, they'd be looking to bat longer. Take a short break, and then bringing you all the live action from Gaddafi Stadium, Lahore.